Hey friends, welcome back to your girl Brittany with BB's Crafts. Thanks so much for hanging out. So we're going to have a kind of a different type of video today. I know that a lot of you have asked me to do like a tutorial or some sort for inserts for like traveler's notebooks. Remember, I had participated in Mommy and Me's insert swap that she had hosted for Christmas. And then also, with that swap, I had made a zipper pocket with the paper as well. And I know a lot of you had asked me to do a tutorial on that as well. And so I'm like, well, you know what? I am trying to make myself a new traveler's notebook. I'll do like a craft with me. I know that there's like a couple videos that I've seen personally on doing like the personal size traveler's notebooks, the ones that are like kind of like the junk journal style. I mean, we all call it different things, but it's basically, you guys kind of wanted to see something like this. Now, this is the stuff that I had received from my partners in that swap hosted by Mommy and Me, but you guys really wanted to see how to do something with like inserts. Again, I know that there's other videos out there. There's a few that I've seen. I know Bambi Deer, who is Amber, she has had one, and quite honestly, I think, oh, and then the other Amber, Lyric Lover Crafts, I believe she has one. But it's always nice to have different references to go to, different styles and point of views of things. And so I'm not going to do mine necessarily like the one I just showed you, where you use either embroidery thread or some sort of floss to do a saddle stitch to sew everything together. What I'm actually going to use is the Traveler's Notebook, actual like notebook by Echo Park. I absolutely love these things. We know Echo Park has warehouse sales like all the time, but previously, not too long ago, they had one just on their Traveler's Notebooks. These things are like $30. They were on sale for $5. So best believe I had stocked up on a whole bunch of them. And so what these include, it comes with the notebook that has pockets on the inside. It has the stretchy cord for your binding. It comes with a notebook. And then you could also buy more of these notebooks separately. They have them lined, they have them calendared, they have them graph style. I absolutely love these. I'm going to use this pink one here and this one. So this is how it looks. So it comes with the notebook, and you guys know I have a thing for black and white, and then you have the polka dots and stripes. Yes. So it has this pocket here. You have your pen loop, and then you have your 3 pockets here. You have a pocket here, and then pocket here, and then you have your cording to go ahead and seal it closed. But I know this is mix matching, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure I'll be forgiven by someone. I'm going to use the Good Stuff collection by Simple Stories. And what I love how its colors are just so fun and happy. I wanted something that was more not so theme specific. Like I didn't want it to be holiday, I didn't want it to be birthday or anything like that. I wanted to just be like just something fun, because it's going to be my own personal thing, and like I will be jotting down or taking different photos of moments and stuff. My whole idea of it is, you know, we're not going to be here forever. And I want to make sure, I want to start going back into journaling and stuff like that again, because I want my kids to eventually get them and be like, you know, these were your mom's thoughts. This is what her favorite day was, or what she loved about this day, or photo, or whatever the case may be. So I'm not sure if any of you had seen this collection, but I just think it's so stinking cute. I only got 2 6x8s. I didn't want the 12x12 because the 12x12 is more calendar style. And by that, I mean, I don't know if you guys seen previous Simple Stories collections where they have it set up where it has like the months on there, and then it has like the calendar for you to put together and make a calendar type deal. I didn't want to do it in a calendar format. I still wanted it to be more like just like a regular kind of different kind of traveler's notebook. And I wanted to do my own little thing with it. And so the 6x8 does not have that whole restricted calendar aspect. And so that's why I wanted to do the 6x8. But I also wanted to not have to use cardstock as my base in order to do the Traveler's Notebook. But again, because I have the 6x8 collection, I'm going to have to. So I got 2 of the 6x8 pads. I got the bits and pieces, and it comes with 63 cardstock die cuts. And then I also have the journal bits here, and it comes with 43 pieces. And I purchased this from scrapbook.com. I also have the page pieces as well, and it comes with 13 pieces here. These are very big for the scrapbook layouts, but of course you can utilize it your own way. I also got the chipboard frames, and it comes with 6 different frames. And these will be great to create your own shakers as well. I also got a pack of the foam stickers. So stinking cute. Aren't these so cute? Oh my gosh. And then also the chipboard. And you guys know I have my thing for butterflies, so that will be definitely accentuated throughout my album. And then I love the whole rainbows idea. Like I said, it's very fun. It's bright. It's very, very happy. It has a lot of my favorite elements. Of course, my favorite color pink is in there. And so I am going to do this collection. This video is going to be kind of a parts video. I'm not going to do everything in this one video because OMG, that would take forever, no matter how fast I sped it up, no matter how much I cut this, that, and the other out. And if you are like me and your ADHD kicks in, you cannot go through a video that's more than 15 minutes. So I am going to do this in different parts. We will... I'm not going to tell you which one is going to be which because I'm not sure. I do definitely know that it's not going to be back-to-back videos. So when you see this video, whenever it goes up, the next day, the next video won't be up. It's going to be kind of spaced out because I'll be kind of like working on it and trying to do the best I can to get the content out to you guys. And then, but for sure, we're going to work on the base of making the page for one. So just doing like a regular page. And then we definitely are going to do some pocket pages. You know, I am a sucker for shakers. I love having shaker elements and doing sequins and all that stuff. So we'll even go over making a sequin mix to match the collection and to go well with the pocket pages. Echo Park does sell pocket pages to go, I think, to go with these, or it might go with their other albums, but they didn't have any. They were all sold out when they were doing the sale. And then I do have the actual Simple Stories like Snapbook supplies as well for the pocket pages. And then of course I also have the baseball trading cards, what we use for pocket letters. I have that as well. So I'll probably implement those somehow depending on how it works in the book. We do know that the cut aparts in here are 3x4 and the pocket letter page pockets are 2.5 by 3.5. I want to be able to keep the full 3x4 without cutting it down. And then we'll go over decorating everything in another video. So we'll be doing this start to finish, and I really hope it does help a lot of you, regardless if you are going to be using something like this, like a Midori or anything like that, or if you want to create it like this one here, where you would possibly do a saddle stitch down the middle and to connect it all together, and then add your own closure or anything. But yeah, so I'm excited to do this with you guys, to do something different. It's something different to give to you and to see if it's something you enjoy. Again, there's quite a few of you who asked me to do it, wanted a tutorial, or you didn't know how to start or know what to do. So again, we will work on just making regular base pages. We'll work on doing a zipper pocket. We'll work on doing pocket pages, and we'll do like other little elements in between. and then like I'll eventually do a final video of how I put everything together. I'll make like dangles and stuff like that to go along with it as well. So yeah, so make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel if you're not already. I want to welcome all of my new friends to my channel, and you guys are not gonna be disappointed. Well, I hope you're not anyway. And if you enjoy videos like this, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. It does help your girl out in reaching out to more people to expand our family, because we want a big long-lasting family. So let's go ahead and start playing around things, and let's get started. So the first thing I am going to do for sure is I need to look to see and figure out my colors, because I do need to make a base portion for my pages. Again, this is a 6x8. Not that I won't utilize the pages by themselves in some way of doing like some kind of like cute like smaller pockets or smaller pages in between or anything like that, but we want to really get a good sense of the colors in the collection. So of course we have this really pretty hot pink, we have a green, we have more of a forest green, and then we have like this shoot, what is that color? It just left my my train of thought. But we have orange, we have light pink, we have a yellow and a mustard yellow. We have, let's see, this looks, even though these are supposed to probably be peaches, it still looks orange. So we're going to stick with the orange color, the peaches, and see here we also have black and white. So that's why I also thought this will make an awesome collection to go into the specific traveler's notebook. So I want to get a few pages that are, or few pieces of cardstock that go well with the collection, so then when I mat it, it'll be super cool. So so now I have my colors chosen that worked best with the cardstock that I had. So now I have those. So I'm going to put this to the side. So what we're going to do is we are going to measure to see how big we are going to make the pages. So just because the book itself is 5.5 by 8.5 doesn't mean that the pages and folders in between are going to be that same size. So I'm really glad that it comes with a notebook, because we can go ahead and use this as our guide. So what you would usually do is, I'm too lazy to take it out, so we're going to go ahead and measure it across. So this comes to be just almost to that 16th mark after 4 5/8. You know, we don't play with 16ths here. And so we're going to just go ahead and call it 4 5/8. And then when we go and look at it by height, this comes to be, again, this is almost to that 7 7/8 mark. So we're actually keep it at that. That works for me. I think that works really well. And then always when you have things like this, you want to make sure you take notes and jot that down somewhere, so then that way you know exactly what you're doing. And then now we already know that the width is 4 5/8, but see, that is when it's folded. We want to get the idea of how long it is as well when it's unfolded, so we can just go ahead and fold it in half. So another 4 5/8 will equal 9 1/4. And so when we go ahead and cut our pages, if we were doing like a full like folded page like this, nothing like the small or anything like that in between, just like a full folded page. So it'll be 7 7/8 in height, and then when it's not folded, it'll be 9 1/4, because folding it in half would then make it that 4 5/8. So I'm not exactly sure what I'll be doing as far as like the different like style pages and stuff, because I know I don't want everything just to be regular old, you know, rectangular, you know, fold in half kind of deal. Like I want like maybe a pretty semicircle or some of that fun jazz too. So I don't know exactly what I'll be doing, but I do know for sure that I will have at least one page that'll be regular, so we will go ahead and do that together. I will do a process portion for the rest of this video. So again, I don't want this video to be extremely long. I don't want you guys to get bored, but I do want you to be able to have a form of a platform of some sort that you can reference to in case you want to go ahead and do this yourself. All right, let's cue the music and get going. I'm starting off with cutting that 9 1/4 by 7 7/8 for the base of the cardstock. And because I am going to be matting my decorative paper onto it, I will be adding a little border. I always cut off just 1/8 of an inch smaller than my base, but after I had cut it, I had checked to make sure that it would fit nicely in the traveler's notebook. So now I'm going to choose my papers and looking through to figure out, what do I want? So now I'm going to start sizing these down to fit onto my base. And after I do that, I'm going to do the paper tearing method. And I am going to size this one here that has the sentiment on there, and I'm going to hear it down. And then I'm going to take my decorative papers, and I'm going to also grab some solid colors. I'm going to do a foil, and I'm going to do just a yellow cardstock. I'm going to size these down as well, and I'm going to do the paper tearing method. So this is a great way to not only stretch your paper collection if you don't have a lot, but also to utilize breaking up all of those busy papers. As you saw earlier through the flip through, practically every paper in the collection is pretty busy, and some patterns work well together but not all, and so we want to be able to break those up just a smidgen. And so adding those solid color cardstocks or even things with different texture but still solid color kind of helps break it up a little bit for you as well. So I'm going to take my glue, and I'm not gluing it all the way. I'm just kind of setting it to where I need it to be, because I will be stitching these together, and so I'm lining them up to make sure that they are going to be the way I want them. And so I will have a different angle, a better angle of sewing for you guys when we work on the zipper. I don't feel like grabbing my tripod to go ahead and do it for this one right here, but when we do the zipper tutorial, I'll definitely have a better angle and walk you through that a little bit better as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and stitch this bad boy, adding some different stitches. I'm doing a zigzag and a straight stitch, and I am going to figure out the rest of my pages. Oh, hey, hi, popping back in. So I am just going to add some score tape on directly to my stitching that I do. You can go ahead and just add glue if you want to, but it does actually kind of seal your sewing together a lot better in my eyes. Even though I do still do, even like because I'm sewing on paper, I still do a back stitch, which helps seal your stitches, but either way, I am still going to add my score tape, and then I'm also adding glue on top of it to help me move that right along. And then that is what I am looking at right now. So now I'm just going to grab some more of the collection, and I'm going to do a half circle kind of ordeal. And so this is a Martha Stewart circle cutter, and I know that We Are Memory Keepers just came out with one, and I definitely want that, just saying. And I am just gonna go ahead and kind of, like I said, I want different shapes and stuff in here too. And then I'm gonna grab a piece that I am going to either fold lengthwise or widthwise, just again to add some different dynamics into the album as well. So I'm sizing this down because I do decide to go lengthwise, and I'm going to actually take some of my scraps and I'm going to create a small little pocket here on the side. And so once I get all of that adhered down together, I'm going to add the stitching to that as well. So that is going to complete part 1 of this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it helped you out quite a bit. And make sure you stay tuned for my next upload. Part 2 will be coming soon, and I'm not sure what we'll be working on quite yet, but you'll know when that video comes up. But for sure, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out, and don't forget to hit that like button, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!